When talking about Asian architecture, what comes to your mind? Is it the Forbidden City in China, a Shinto shrine in Japan, a temple in India, or perhaps a mosque in Iran? The cultural wealth of the Asian continent is celebrated and cemented in its architecture. And in this episode, we take a look at some of the iconic building blocks of Asian architecture. Chinese architecture is as old as the Chinese civilization itself. The balance of humanity and nature is beautifully demonstrated in the designs of Chinese architects. The ancient Chinese featured animals and mythical creatures in the designs of their temples and palaces. They also put a lot of emphasis on symmetry. But why is symmetry valued so much in Chinese architecture? Well, it's about feng shui, or geomancy. The concept that arranging the house in a particular way would bring the owner good or bad luck. Another important principle of feng shui is to build a house that leans against mountains and faces waters. Japanese architecture is typically not native to the country. In fact, it was imported from China and other Asian cultures over the centuries. Traditionally, Japanese architecture is symbolized by wooden structures, slightly elevated off the ground, with a Zen garden or a dry landscape area nearby. But what's a Zen garden? This type of gardens is intended to imitate the essence of nature and help with meditation about the true meaning of life. The cleverly placed rocks in the garden evoke dramatic mountains and gentle hills, while the sand and gravel suggest streams, rivers, and the ocean. Islamic architecture is the range of buildings associated with Islam. Mosques are a typical example, featuring pointed arches, domes, and courtyards. It is a religious tradition to include domes in Islamic architecture. The shape of a mosque's dome contributes to the practicality of prayers as it echoes and amplifies sounds. Southeast Asian architecture is influenced by various religions, with Hinduism and Buddhism contributing the most. Buddhist temples include large open pavilions to accommodate large prayers or meditation groups. They are also likely to incorporate acoustic elements into their design.